The Quran has been preached for hundreds of years, and later, science confirmed it. And what is left, they were stone bodies with terrible expressions on their faces. If you're ready, now they will see the story of the terrible destruction. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel before the video starts. Like the video and turn on notifications. This is how you won't miss our next videos. The sky began to explode with a terrible sound. The rain fell on the earth quickly. The worst people in history. They were destroyed by the rain. They were destroyed by the government and sex. Then they went so far as to start working, which has never been done before. For their own pleasure, they forced themselves with men. He enslaved them and then killed them. A prophet for years, show them the right way, and they were sent away from them. But they did not stop, but threatened the prophet against them. Then he made a great deal of money with his wife. Finally, God sent his angels as beautiful men when they tried to attack them and force them. Then the punishment came, and then the stones of fire rained down. The earth and them swallowed. Some were caught when they sinned, and their bodies became stones. The punishment is as heavy as darkness, so much so that it was the lowest place in the world. The part became 1800 and 2800 and 2800
There were people
and
in the
2800 and 2800
Those who were
and
rich and had
2800
everything
and
they wanted.
2800 and 2800. This is between
And
Palestine
28.
and Jordan. But there are still unique and scary sounds. This is the lowest part of the world. The curse of the people of Lot is still there. In this area is the Lake of Lot, where there is no life, no plant can live, and the amount of radiation is exceptionally high. It is also known as the Dead Sea. This 600 square kilometer area is approximately 430 meters below sea level. Perhaps it's because it's down to them. Those who live there. The people of Amurah and Amurah were wild and wicked. They have done evil things that no nation has done before. Almost their population. It was 5 million. Most people were openly gay. The feeling of shame and embarrassment was gone, and they made fun of them. Those who kept their dignity. Most of them were sexually abusive, and they force others. And for the rich and the mighty, it was common. Rudeness became a system, and it became a way of life. They called others to him. The same sex was done. They lived in the same house, parties and sexual activities. They played a lot of games. Sometimes they end up dead. One of those games, played with outside guests, which was a stone game. People in the city with stones in their hands. Then they threw the new ones, which seems to be the first stone. He was forced with this guest. This became their custom. This area was increasingly degraded. And this game is not just with outsiders. Rather, they played with the weak among themselves, when the wildest of them want to kill. Then, before then, they were forced to do so. Then they killed him, each of the people and the people of the city. Those who try to stop them. When they see the good, they say, "Get them out of us." Then they came down from the animals. Then the prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Sent." They were guided to the right path. The prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, wrote the books of Lot. Blonde, beautiful face. He was described as a smiling prophet. Their fields were turned. He is a worshipper of God. They were patient and good in their struggle. And they were the guests, and they loved it. Allah says in the Quran, "And we gave them wisdom for Lot." The decision is fulfilled, kingdom and knowledge. We saved them from the city that was doing evil. Indeed, they were evil and guilty. We admitted them into our mercy, because they were good people. The people of the prophet, he denied Lot's message and rejected their call. Lot told them about their sins. He said, "Will you do that?" Which no one in the world has ever done before. And they gave them their evil deeds. They will lead them to destruction. But they tried to drive Lot out of their land. Their answer was only that of the people. Get Lot and his companions out of the city. These are the ones who want to be clean. Only live with dignity and peace. It was a crime in the eyes of this wild and wicked people. It was their spiritual food. And they threatened the people. Lot gave them a severe punishment. But they were doubtful. They were not afraid of what was coming. Nor did they. The fear of God and the fear of God. He said to Lot, "If you are truthful, then bring upon us the punishment of Allah." And they did not forsake their evil deeds. This was the beginning of the end. When the angels came out to destroy the people of Lot, then they came before Abraham. But Abraham did not know that they were angels. He welcomed them with open arms. Respect for guests is an important practice among the prophets. They immediately prepared a calf and placed it in front of them. The angels did not eat. Then he turned his attention to Abraham. Something strange happened inside. They wondered why they didn't eat. He looked at them. Then the angels came and said, "O Abraham, we are the messengers of Allah. We have been sent to the people of Lot to punish them." When Abraham heard that the angels would destroy the people of Lot, so he said, "But they were also Lot, and they were very sad." Then Abraham looked at him with tears in his eyes. Abraham was not only a prophet, but also a great friend. And they suffered greatly for Lot. Then Lot came to Abraham. He supported their invitation, and they both fought a great battle of faith. Then Abraham showed himself faithful and loving to Lot. This story is full of wisdom. The messengers of God. His faithfulness and truth. He is merciful and just. Lot was in a very difficult situation. He struggled for 40 years. But the oppression of their people was greater. Those who have sinned have no fear of God's punishment, and they asked for punishment, which they deserved a severe punishment. And Lot sought refuge in the presence of his Lord, and asked for help. They prayed to God, "My Lord and my family, avoid what they do. My Lord, help me against these evil houses." For years they worked for the pleasure and guidance of their people. But only a few people and their 2 daughters believed in them. Their wives were among the evil ones. This was their last prayer. God sent angels to destroy the people of Lot. These angels are young men. But their appearance aroused the evil desires of the wicked. They tried to be rude to them. This is what is stated in the Quran. When our messenger came to Lot, so they were worried about them and worried about them. He said it was a difficult day. When Lot saw the angels as young men, they thought they were human beings, and they feared that their people would harm them. The people of Lot came running towards them. They had already done this. Lot said, "O my people, these are my daughters, be happy with them. They are more pure for you. Fear God and do not let me be ashamed of my guests. Is there not one among you who understands?" When Lot said, "My daughters," and they were the daughters of their people, not from his 2 daughters, for a prophet is the spiritual father of his people. They are blind and crazy. The shocked people answered, "You know that we have no right over your daughters. You know what we want." Lot said, "If only I had power over you. Or I can take refuge in a strong shelter." Lot prayed to God, and God blessed him. The prophets were helpful and helpful. The angels said, "O Lot, we are the messengers of your Lord. They cannot touch you. Go out with your family at night. And do not look back at any of you, except for your wife, which is on them. He will be on it too. For them, it is the morning. Is the morning not near?" He said rude. The sheep attacked the gate of Lot for the last time. Suddenly, everyone was blind. He was an angel of God. When the sheep break down the door, want to go inside. Then Gabriel blinded everyone. He could not find the door in the chaos. Lot took them by the hand and threw them out. The people of Lot committed a great sin. And others were silent about it. God had already given them a terrible voice, which made their ears heard. Then the sky burst, and the rain began to fall on the ground. But it wasn't just a small stone. Every stone. It was for a certain person, and the stones lasted for hours. No one could escape them. They entered the house and destroyed everything. 500,000 people were destroyed. It was possible through these stones. God declared that He had made it a lesson for the people afterwards. The clear signs of Lot are truly amazing. The land around the lake of Lot. Logic is as amazing as what happens there. The lake is 430 meters below sea level, which makes him the lowest point in the world. The deepest part of the lake itself from its surface. It is more than 3.5 meters below. Lot was the deepest part of the lake. It is about 800 meters below sea level. In the rest of the world, the lowest point is only 100 meters below. It seems like this is the land of Lot. Then there is the lake of Lot. The salt in it is about 30%. Therefore, neither fish nor plants can live in it. That is why he is called Dead Sea. Animals cannot live in this place. There is another lesson. The lake is empty, and the smell spreads. The sins of mankind around him. He presents his form. During the excavation of the American archaeologist in 1950, there were more than 20,000 gravestones in the area, and they have found them, which were similar to humans. If you watch videos and pictures, indeed, they are like human beings. One of them is a stone like a man. Lot's wife. In the 19th century, a Jordanian cowboy dug his goat and found a home. He found many strange things in this house, which almost 40,000 Hebrew and Aramaic documents were also included. It is stated in the Quran, the people of this nation are almost. There were 800. The punishment of their cities. They sank into the earth. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him and his family. Lot had 2 faithful daughters, and the people of Lot. They went out with their father and the believers, and they were saved from God's punishment. Later, Lot went with his daughters to Abraham. Abraham married one of his daughters. What is the creation? And what is the creation? The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, the destruction of the people, or where they died. According to tradition, his grave is located east of Hebron in Palestine. It's near the bottom